What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Flourish with Delores. We're flourishing. I love that. We're flourishing is about progress and not perfection, honey. And in today's video, y'all, we are giving you Valentine date ideas that are simple but romantic and sweet and hopefully not gonna break the bank, right babe?
Especially not break the bank.
So we've been together for 10 years and we've been married for, it's gonna be 2 in June. So let's get right in with the first one.
Let's see. So Valentine's Day for me, I feel like is extremely stressful. I don't know about everybody else because
it ain't that serious.
Yes, no.
Y'all just don't plan ahead.
No,
that's the problem.
Because it sneaks. You know why? Because it sneaks up on you, right? Yo.
That's because after the holidays.
Yeah, fellas, anybody else like that, it sneaks up on you because after the holidays, January, you kind of get back in the groove of things at work. You may feel a little sad. Then all of a sudden, bam, Valentine's Day.
I like that you mentioned feeling sad because I feel like women talk a lot about like seasonal affective disorder, about like it's dark out, the holidays are over, but it's cold. And a lot of men don't talk about that. So I like that you mentioned like you feeling sad. I know you're feeling sad.
Yeah, I mean, the holidays is, Christmas time is one of my favorite times of the year. So like when it's over, it's like, oh, now I gotta go back to work, and it's like nothing else to look forward to.
Right.
Except for Valentine's Day when I have to like figure out, oh God, how am I gonna do this? And it's hard because it's like you try not to, like you want to do something different like every year, and like you try not to repeat it. And you also don't want to like spend a huge amount of money because like with commercialism, like all this stuff costs so much money.
Yeah.
So
and it's hard because you just spent money, and for us, like we have, Christmas, we celebrate Christmas. You already know, Vlogmas. So you spend money on that, and then our dating anniversary is January 28th. So that's late into. What do you mean? Oh.
Clearly, I wasn't thinking when I
know, right? That's so true. You want to spread it out. So our dating anniversary is January 28th, and then Valentine's Day is 2 weeks later. Yeah. And then my birthday's in April. So the first few months of the year, it's like and then now our new marriage anniversary is June. So really the first 6 months.
I trust me.
And then after that, it's quiet. It's crickets. Oh, well, your birthday's July.
Yeah, that's for me.
No.
Yeah.
It's still me thinking.
Once I hit July, I'm like, I'm home free.
Home free until Christmas.
Yes. So the way I kind of think about with Valentine's Day, I think it kind of could go a couple different ways. I think you can do something like super big. You can do something that's small. You can do something in between. I think it's a matter of figuring out what works for you. Yes.
Take the comparison out, okay? Yeah. So if you're coming to our channel, we try our best to not compare. Of course, we're human, we do, but comparison truly is the thief of joy. So pointing at what another couple is doing and being unhappy about that is really gonna make you sad. And you really have to think about what is actually important to you. Maybe being on a yacht on Valentine's Day actually wasn't, but because so-and-so did it and it looked cute, now you mad at Bae because he ain't take you on the yacht. So, exactly, we're human, but like you really have to think about what works for you guys, like Charles said. So, and for us, we're homebodies. So yeah, I might see a reel and I'm like, oh, they went on this really cute date. But then realistically, I don't really want to get dressed and go outside.
That's funny, because I'll be thinking like, how much does this cost?
I mean, sometimes it's nice to do that. But for the most part, like our perfect night is being home, nice and comfortable, good food that we order in, and watching some shows and movies.
Right, but let's share a couple of ideas that we came up with, some of them that we've actually done throughout the years.
Yes.
So the way I kind of think of it, kind of break it up, right? So like, I think there's a couple things you can do. You can do some type of activity. And so we thought of a couple activities that I think would be cool or that we've done before. One of them was a dance class.
Yes.
So I like that because especially if you are a couple that likes to get active or try something new that you haven't done before, I think it's like a perfect kind of, especially for like first dates too. I think that's always kind of cool too.
It's like intimate but not raunchy, sexual.
Right.
Like
depends on what type of class you go to.
Right, we did, I don't remember.
We did salsa.
I think salsa,
Yeah, salsa when I was in Baltimore, that was fun. The class was great, the instructors were like really good. And then if you are someone, I just learned this, if you're someone who's still not comfortable being out in public just yet, they have virtual dance classes now too.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
Yeah, you throw it up on the TV and you have your own little class right at home. So,
and for the class we did, we got the tickets on Groupon, so it was super cheap. So you can always do that as well. And I think one of the great things about Groupon is you're able to try restaurants and activities that maybe you wouldn't have.
Right. So that's an option. Oh, I guess on the theme of activity wise, if you're really like into like fitness or doing some type of exercise associated with it, you can do like a fitness class or like a bicycle ride. I've seen a lot of couples do. I remember specifically this one couple I had in medical school. They loved to ride bikes. They rode their bikes to their wedding. They rode their bikes to the courthouse. They rode their bikes after the wedding. They're still very fit. So if fitness is a big part.
Yeah, she was in a wedding dress, or
no? They went to the courthouse and then rode home.
But was she in a wedding dress?
No, they rode to the courthouse and got married and rode home.
No, but like you can still wear a wedding dress to the courthouse. Or
they were in their bicycle shorts. They went to the thing, they got married, and then they came back home.
Whatever floats your boat. If it works for you,
that's how
it works for you.
That's how they were. They're very much into
I've seen people like in a wedding dress. Maybe it's just like,
I mean, maybe she wore something fancy and then changed. I don't know. But as far as I know, yeah, they just, I talked to her. He was like, yeah, I just rode a bike and just came on home. I was like, that's nice. But yeah,
more power to you.
Yeah, but if you're really into like fitness, I think that's you know, a cool thing to do. Whether it be you know, we did a Flourish in Love event, fitness class.
So much fun. And y'all, Flourishing in Love, we will be back, y'all. I'm just trying to adjust to my new job and everything that's going on in life right now, but so it's so busy. But you can still join our Facebook group, Flourishing in Love, and we do monthly date nights. It may look a little bit different once I get readjusted with how we'll do our date nights, but yeah, that was a lot of fun, and it was virtual, and it was still romantic, fun, and
so you could do that as a virtual, especially if something you haven't tried. The bicycle ride I mentioned. I saw a couple ice skating. That's something that, especially around like Rockefeller Center in New York City, if you want to take a trip there. I've also seen some couples do rock climbing as well as a new activity, like indoors. If you want to go climb a mountain, that's up to you. But
probably could if you were able to like take a trip to like the Grand Canyon or somewhere beautiful.
Yeah, those are just a couple of fitness ideas.
Or LA.
Yeah. Ooh, my favorite thing to do, comedy shows.
Yeah, that's our favorite type of date night. Like that's our thing.
Yes, because I just love the ambiance of like so many people from like different cultures like coming together. That's why one of the things I really miss like during like the pandemic is like coming together in like an intimate environment. You know, sometimes depending on where you go, like they have some decent food, you know, get some drinks, and just sit and just laugh.
It's just always such a vibe, and like you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna be laughing, and like Charles said, you have the drinks, the food, and some places we've gone to, you have to order food there, but like other places you can find, maybe you don't have to. There's no like minimum.
And I love more than anything, which is gonna sound strange, but I think for people that go, they appreciate it. I like hearing the opening acts. Sometimes more than the headliners, because like I feel like the opening acts, they're great because they're so young and they're like starting out and they almost kind of don't really have anything to lose. So they're like willing to like try like different things and stuff because like what do they care? They're not famous or anything. But I really just enjoy seeing like the new like young talent that's out there. And then I'm very picky when it comes to who I go see with comedy. So like before I go to a comedy show, I will like spend the day like YouTubing some of their material and making sure that I laugh. Like that's one thing I cannot stand.
Gotta make sure he gonna laugh.
Yeah, I cannot stand spending money and then going there and like I laugh like twice. Then I feel like it's a total waste. So I always double check. So that's one piece of advice I give you. If you are taking a date to a comedy show, number one, make sure it's material that like you and your date would be like comfortable with, because everyone has different comfort levels of what they like in terms of comedy. So I would check that, and then also make sure it's like funny.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna talk about the spa day because that's what I love. So, last year, everything was at home, so we did like a DIY spa day where I put a mask on Charles. Charles was like, no. But he actually ended up really enjoying it. So ladies, you know, even if your man or woman, whoever you're with, talks about not wanting to do the whole mask thing, like just say, babe, let me do it for you. And then you do the mask and then you lay them down and you put all the serums and stuff on their face and make it like, you know, make it more of a massage feel, and they will love it. The other thing we did, was this our anniversary?
I think it was. When we had the lady come in.
Yes. Is have someone come in and they bring the massage bed, and that is just so nice. And it was one person, so we took turns And at first I was like, oh, I wish we were kind of having it together, but it was actually nice separate.
Because like I was just like chilling watching TV and they said, oh, it's your turn. I'm like,
yeah,
all right.
So I was down getting mine, and then after that I went upstairs and I felt nice and relaxed and had like my own time.
Yes.
And then when she left, then we enjoyed time together. So like that was perfect. I don't remember if it was for
it might have been
our 1 year anniversary.
May have been our 1 year, but definitely you can still do it for Valentine's Day too.
Yes, any occasion. And then if you are comfortable, you can also do a spa day outside. So not outside, but like not inside your house, at a venue. So when we went to our Poconos, we would check out our Poconos video. We had a spa day there as well. Right. So that was nice. And so that was a couples massage where we were together. So either DIY, do it yourself, do the mask, do the sugar scrub with some oil and sugar, or have someone come in or go out for it. But one thing
I will recommend, if you are gonna do some type of spa day in addition to massage, try to see if you can get the pedicure. Because let me tell you, like fellas, like I was like,
that's another option is take your boo to get a pedicure.
Yes, because I was like, when she first brought like that into like our world and was like, hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm like, what? Like, I've never gone for a pedicure.
Yeah.
Yo, it will change your life. And like, you know, it's like so many like athletes and stuff like
the pedicure got Charles holding my hand.
Yes, so many athletes like go get it. You'd be surprised, like it's a very like common thing. So like your feet feel like amazing. Like you don't realize the damage that like just walking in sneakers and around like does to your feet. And like once they treat it, like you feel like a new person.
That's a good point. Yes. So that is definitely another option that a lot of men tend to sleep on, but y'all got feet too that's probably crispy and need some loving too.
And you can see the look on people's face when I come with my size 13, because I never forget I went with this I think it was like her maybe second day. She was like
what am I gonna do?
Yes.
The other activity that we actually did last year was make pizza together, and that was fun.
I like any type of cooking classes.
Yes, and I think a lot of times, which is an option, you can either cook for your boo and have like a special meal for them, but I think it kicks it up a notch when you both do it together. And you can find something that's more simple, but like I think it's a bonding activity, so it's not just sitting and eating, but it's allowing you to bond. And the one thing I like about pizza is, you know, he could be making his own, you're making your own, you can put whatever toppings, if you have like a bunch of different toppings out, but it's nice. And you can do dessert together, so that was something nice that we did last year.
I definitely love cooking together.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, sure, you trying to cook together tonight?
Yeah. How about we order Domino's? Yeah.
I don't got the energy. Number 6 is to do a romantic brunch. So while we're on the talks about eating, so last year I made an entire video with a whole bunch of date nights, so we kind of did everything in one weekend. But having the romantic brunch is really cute. You can get like heart-shaped waffles, some fruit, some mimosas if you like, or if your person or you don't drink, you can just jazz up a non-alcoholic mimosa and just make it look really pretty. And then what we did was we wrote out the things that we love about each other, and during that brunch we had that talk. So that is another great idea to do. So the other idea is to have like a game night in. You know, so you can make it romantic, you can build like a little fort or have like a little picnic area in your living room, like some candles, and then you can play some really fancy games. So it could be traditional games like dominoes, or if you want to step it up a notch, we have like this more intimate checkers game. So if you look on Amazon, you can find like different levels of whatever you're comfortable with, games that you guys can have fun and play together. This nice cozy night in.
I found this idea, and this is like a 911, like I don't have anything planned but I still want to come off as romantic but I don't have to spend much money at all, is to create a time capsule. So basically you know, you sit down with your partner and you say, you know what, why don't we put together a couple items that mean something to our relationship, and then put it in whatever container you like, and then hide it somewhere, and then say we're gonna open it in 5, 10 years, and then reflect on why those things, you know, meant so much to us and kind of where our relationship is now.
Yeah.
So it makes you look like a genius, but you didn't have to spend anything.
And the nice thing, the nice thing about this too is while you're putting together the items for your time capsule, that's a moment of reflection as well, and maybe why you think those will be important to you in the future. So it's kind of like you're planning for a future date night, but you're also having nice conversation and reflection that day too.
Right.
I would even kick it up a notch with writing letters to each other that you don't share that day, and putting that in the time capsule.
That's a good one too. That's a good one too.
Yeah, maybe thinking.
Yes, and if you want to spend a little something to make it seem like you need to spend a little bit, you could like get like actually buy a time capsule, like and personalize it, like with your names on it. So.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. I'm a master Valentine's Day. I've been
okay, but when we gonna do this? I want to do it. You telling the people to do it?
I told you that's a last minute. Like I ain't got nothing.
No, but I really do want to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it like our 3rd year anniversary.
All right.
Or maybe like when we have a child, we can put like something for them, like a letter for them in there too. Oh, that'd be so cute. I want to do that. But that's pretty much it, y'all. If we forgot anything or you want to add tips, we're a community here, so comment a tip below or let us know one of the ones that we talked about that you think you're gonna try, and we will see y'all in the next video. But definitely make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. We are appreciating all the love that you're giving us and helping us grow. It does not go unnoticed, so thank you, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Peace.